Good morning, everybody. Once again, Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you in the Breaking Weather Center. We just have another tornado warning in process. Let's go right back to Storm Commander. Tornado warning continues in north central Larney Paris in central Louisiana until 7 a.m. At 6:37, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Prompton, Minnesota, around 30 miles an hour. Hazard tornado radar indicated rotation. So if you're in the storm in Louisiana, you definitely got to get centered, get covered, put many walls between you as possible. Get in just in case we see any, but I don't see a little red next to green. I'll back up. This is before the warning got issued. See what happens is we have that red next to green right there, and that's what caused the tornado warning to be issued. All right, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. We'll probably stay with you just for a little longer. New severe thunderstorm warning for western Fayette County and central southwestern eastern Louisiana, Point Cape Copeton in north central Louisiana, south central Waukegan County, and south central Mississippi into 7:15. At 6:39, a severe thunderstorm is located near Alafan Release 35. So what you expect 60 miles of wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So this storm looks like it could produce hail the size of quarter. So let me change views here. We'll track this. Once the tornado warning expires just in a little bit, we'll send things back. But once we got this severe thunderstorm warning, we'll stay with this. Let's check the hail. Hail the size of. So just give me a second. It'll take me a second to get this thing loaded, and it's taking me a little longer than it would. So very large hail right over here by this tornado warning. And I'll turn markers all the way back on. I didn't mean to have them off. I was just checking something, and you can see, yeah, gosh, there's some very large hail with this tornado warning. So this is time to get covered. Put many walls between you as possible. This is a severe thunderstorm warning about 7:15. Some thunderstorms are continuing. These storms could produce damage and straight line winds. Even a few tornadoes are not out of the question. And this is why we're continuing to keep you updated this morning. It's because we have these storms that continue to move in, and these are the ones we could have more potentially a spinning today into tornadoes. And this is why we're continuing to pass them along to you. So you just joined us. I'm going to go through the mesoscale discussion here. Yeah, I just got a update from the SPC. That was yesterday morning. So sorry about that. My phone. I got updated from day 2. So we'll see if that updates. So about just something from yesterday. We'll see what happens. So right now, you just joined us about almost 6:30, 6:44. We have a tornado warning for Liberty, and it still has some broad rotation with that. Not really concerned of a tornado on the ground right now, but the storm still looks like it could spin up a brief tornado, and this is why we're continuing to keep you updated. It's because these sails like this are producing even some spinning. So in here, Plattman area or Moxham area, you need to be taking shelter. You're under a tornado warning, and I'm just noticing. We'll throw back here this flash flood warning goes from back to 7:45. Folks, rainfall is continuing. If you go through a flooded roadway, you may not make it because I'm starting to. There's been very heavy rainfall, thunderstorm this morning, and that's just going to make up to almost over, and starting to notice some more cup. You're under a tornado warning. Not a tornado warning yet, but there is potentially some strong rotation with this. So and the echo tops are very intense. So we would have to watch that storm really closely. Just hold on a second, since we won't be with you for a little bit. I'm going to go do something, so hold on. Alright, we got that tornado warning that goes. Looks like the tornado warning has expired. But we got the severe thunderstorm warning goes in effect until 7:15. Looks like we got another severe thunderstorm warning in place. So, hold a second. Let me tie it back. So, pull up velocity on the storm. Just take a look at it. We're still on air. Just for a second. And it still looks like a very strong storm. Jefferson and Davidson counties under a warning. This storm over here is giving me signs of some rotation. So, Central Jefferson County, Louisiana, at 6:50, a severe thunderstorm was near low to Venetian 40, so hazard 60 miles of wind gusts and nickel-sized hail. So we gotta have to watch the storm really closely. Has some weak rotation. If you live in Woodland, I would still think about where you go if the storm would get upgraded to a tornado warning. So we get right now. If you're just joining us, we've been doing severe weather since about 6 o'clock this morning on this severe threat. New storm getting its act together. I want to check over here at the storm over here by Wash area and see if it has any hail with it. And very low account. Not going to roll it out though, but this storm over here could produce maybe a quarter-size hail. So that's still enough to cause some problems. Updrafts are still. So part of Jefferson County down here is under a severe thunderstorm warning. This could get upgraded to a tornado warning. We'll have to see what happens. Flooding's going to become an issue, so we will continue to watch these sails. New storm is trying to get its act together. And the storm doesn't have any rotation, but these little couplets we have to watch and see what happens, because these couplets are leaving to rotation a lot. Brief spin up, so we would have to watch this whole line as it continues to progress into a line. So we'll continue to keep you updated. Just going to continue to post updates. I will be with you most of the morning and afternoon hours if we have a threat. I'm sure Isaac could come in with me later this afternoon. We keep having tornado warnings. These will be basically a brief spin up if we have any. So far, I have not seen a tornado have touched the ground quite yet, but remember, it can cause some damage, so we got to be aware of that. We'll continue to keep you updated and break in as we need to.